Hello, IK here. Welcome to onTitleChanged. onTitleChanged. Here is the input HTML element, and all inside is attribute. And all this is attribute, but not all attribute visible in actual document object model. Concretely, this is not visible there in actual document object model. We can look at now. Here it is. It is actual document object model. Here it is. Here is input. Placeholder. Enter your title, type text, ID post title, name post title, value equal, you see where I type, now you see this value, but there is no onChange equal onTitleChange function, onChange call onTitleChange. Why there is no it? It is abstraction, it is logic, it is JavaScript complete, and nothing from that is directly visible in user interface. All this is directly placeholder. We see enter your title, we see it is important ID, post title, name, post title. It is important for calling, if we need call, etc. Title, and post and value also is visible. But onChange here is part of very important part of virtual document object model. And JavaScript logic onChange is event onChange here. It is attribute, but also it is event of JavaScript from beginning, and equal onTitleChange. onTitleChange is a handler. What to do when this event onChange happened. Event onChange happen every time when we stroke to key on the keyboard. Every time. And we see that every stroke in key is onChange event and trigger onTitleChanged function. And look at that function. onTitleChange. Here is a declaration of constant of object of reference of function, reference onTitleChange. But where is the function? Here is a function. Function is arrow function. Arrow function. On right side there is no name, but name of that function is onTitleChange, and that name is reference. That reference in memory show to this function, and when onChange happened, it triggered this function, and that function means parameter is e from event. We can write any letters, any what we want here, but after that we must also write here what we want. It is that very confused me at first, because you can write here x, but here also you must call x, and all is okay. All is more functional like before, but we usually write E, and here E, because it is first letters of event. Okay, of event. And it means that when event happened, which event? On change. Event call this function. It means that parameter E, it means that event happened. That parameter go to, in body we have a set content function, and parameter is that event, it is object. Event is object. Event, there is a target properties. There is a target object, and target, there is a method value. A target, there is a method, there is also properties, also object value. Event on change, object, there is a properties target, and the target, there is a properties value. It is same for every input. For text area, here is for title, same. For content, say, is always like it is the same. Event is object, target is properties of that object, and value is properties of target. And what concretely, look at here, onTitleChanged, what is event is on change, and it is in virtual document object model, waiting, like listening, like that immediately react and control virtual document object running in memory. It is in some live part of JavaScript program, and the actual document object is strictly what we see on the screen. But virtual document object we don't see on the screen. Virtual document object only use for catch immediately changes and compare changes with actual. If it is different, virtual document object activate algorithm, and that algorithm know how to update, how to render new state in component. In this concretely, we have been seen in last video. We have rendering only input HTML element of, we don't, there is no re-rendered all component, but only input and value in that input. Even though title is component local state, but there is no changes re-rendering all component, but only input field. Also here, also it is here, but it is only input, and also here it is, this is input, and also it is same for content, content also. And reason that we don't see it in actual document object is because it is important part of a virtual document object, and don't need be visible in actual document object model. Actual document object model is what we see on the screen, of course, and these two always needed attribute, because that field we need when we call. Concretely here we don't need it, but it is useful to have habit to always right, because it is connected with our correctness of our script. Okay, now we know reason why we don't see on change equal on content changed, on content change. Yes, I little more be clear here. Event is on change. What is target? Target is in this target is where it happened. Target is where that event happened. Location. Target, or it is location of event. What is here? Location of event. Title. It is title. It is input field. Title, and we have a function set title because it is immutable way. Set title is immutable way how it knows set title. Immutable way of changes. Immutable way means that inside of set title, what is background code, create copy of title and change copy of title, and it is new value of title, variable title, state of title. Because of that, we have a function use state, and it's called destructured assignment. Destructured it is because we have two. Here is a variable title, it is a state, and here is a function for change state title for changed. Why we need that? We need that because in React we change state by immutable way, in immutable way, not directly. And because of that, we have here all this construction. Use state is hook, what return title and set title. Return this array, title and set title. Immediately in one row, we have title and set title, state variable, and function for immutable way change that title. Also is content, set content, also is add request status set add request status, and also for error. Interesting how we can call this it was destructured assignment, but this is also, we can call it is some kind of destructured, but it is not destructured because there is only one object here. But assignment right side is same. Use dispatch is hook who give our variable dispatch, our object dispatch, give properties in background and method and property in connection with store. And after this declaration, we have dispatch function. It is dispatch function method of store, and we use it dispatch title and content to at first server, and what was response data dispatch to store, concretely reducer in store, because it is asynchronous request. We have two dispatch, because we have tank, we have two dispatch in this application. Dispatch action pending type and dispatch action fulfilled or rejected. I get a little wider than it is topic in this video. Topic is in this video is onTitleChanged, and why it is not visible in here in actual document object model, and it is input title, and here is text area also. If I click here, you see where it go value of text area in actual document object model. Who help, who create, who initiate that happen? Initiate onChange event, call trigger on title changed, on content change, and that in virtual document object model listening, and immediately when changes happen, immediately compare, activate algorithm who changes a value in document object actual document object model. Actual document object model is what we see on the screen. Virtual document object model is what we don't see on the screen. It is virtual, it is in memory. It is communicate with processor. But actual document object model is something what lay in the memory, static, waiting, that algorithm, that virtual compare actual with virtual and activate algorithm for change in change value in actual document object model, and after that we see it in the we see new changes, we see changes on the screen. Thank you for watching this video.